Business books everyone needs to read. In the ever-evolving landscape of business and commerce, knowledge is a powerful currency that can open doors, drive innovation, and pave the way for success. Business books stands as essential archives of wisdom, offering insights, strategies, and lessons from the minds of visionary thinkers, experienced entrepreneurs, and industry leaders. These books are gateways to understanding the ins and outs of the business world, providing readers with valuable tools to navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and cultivate a mindset conducive to growth. Hello there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll explore from timeless classics to contemporary bestsellers of business books that everyone needs to read. But before we proceed, please give this video a like and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Number 10. The $100 Startup. Read this book when you intend to establish an enterprise but you are concerned that you do not have sufficient funds to accomplish it. This book explores how one can start a successful business with an initial investment of no more than $100. There are a lot of companies that have been incredibly successful even though they didn't have any substantial startup money. This book is focused solely on the topic at hand and contains numerous scenarios to illustrate its points. This is one of the best books about business that you can read, and it will assist you in expanding your business. Number 9. The Power of Habit. Get a hold of this book whenever you feel like you are constantly putting things off. You are aware that our habits are the driving force behind our success or failure, right? However, the book by Charles Duhigg delves straight into the scientific underpinnings of how habits are formed, as well as how you could control them to advance your own interests. The stories that were woven together by Duhigg are each intriguing in their own right. This is the book for you if you are someone who struggles with bad habits and is wanting to develop better ones in your life. Number 8. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. If, despite having a lot of money, you don't feel like you're living your greatest life, you should consider reading this. It is time to start thinking about more advanced aspects of running a business now that you have your investments established and your company's up and running with a positive cash flow. In this book, the author Robin Sharma does an excellent job of explaining why having more money does not bring happiness and what could be done in its place. In the event that you have already achieved your goals, but you do not feel content or at ease with your life, this is the right book for someone like you. Number 7. How to Win Friends and Influence People. When you feel that you're never taken seriously by others and don't know how to build real relations with anybody, this is another one of the classics. Dale Carnegie's masterpiece breaks down the fundamentals of how humans work and what it takes to make them like you in it. You'll learn how to handle people, how to make them interested in you, how to bring them over to your way of thinking, how to change people without offending them. Moreover, how to be happier at home. It might sound like a lot, but this is one of the books that will apply to everyday life until the day robots finally take over. Number 6. The 4-Hour Work Week. The concept of location independence is the primary focus of this work, where you may make a great deal of money while traveling the world and enjoying life to the fullest while doing so. It's one of those uncommon works that only comes around once in a while and completely reframes everything else that other people have instructed you to know. There has never been a time in history when it has been simpler to become a millionaire than it is right now. And the 4-Hour Work Week is undeniably a great starting point in the right way. Number 5. The Millionaire Fast Lane. This book, written by M.J. DeMarco, is not as well known as the others, but it strongly disagrees with all of the most popular works. It does a thorough and in-depth analysis of each key book on this list, and the arguments it presents are compelling. It highlights his own experience, and it's possible that this tactic is the best one for people who believe that you should either go big or go home. It is strongly suggested that you go on and take a look at this. Number 4. The Intelligent Investor. If you are considering making an investment in the stock market, you should get this book. Benjamin Graham, the author, served as Warren Buffett's primary influence and mentor throughout his career. You are familiar with him, the person who currently holds the position of third richest in the world. Graham provides guidance on the fundamentals of value investing in his book, The Intelligent Investor. This is an absolutely necessary book for you to read if you think about making investments in the stock market. Number 3. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. When anyone questions, where do I start? Provide them with a copy of Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad book. The way you view life and what it takes to become financially independent will be drastically changed as an outcome of reading this book. It is the ideal spot to begin comprehending the distinction between assets and liabilities, as well as educating students on the significance of cash flow management. It appears that everyone involved in business thinks that it's one of the best books about business that's ever been written up to this point. Number 2. The Secret. We were never shy from emphasizing that positive thinking is not enough. So it's possible that we'll get a little backlash for having this book here if you want to be successful. If, on the other hand, you are just starting out, if you have just made the decision to pursue your passion, and if you are just beginning to study books on self-improvement, The Secret is the ideal book with which to get started. They place an emphasis solely on mental preparation. There is no need for you to educate yourself on more complicated company models or methods. You can find out what takes place by reading this book. Number 1. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. This book is the cornerstone upon which the entire genre of business literature stands. The author asserts that the philosophy that is provided in the book can assist people succeed in any field of work to do and be anything they choose, despite the fact that the title of the book and a large portion of the text focus on increasing revenue. They can imagine that Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest persons to ever live, took Napoleon Hill under his wing and mentored him. This book, which is nothing short of a masterpiece, is the product of 20 years of research into a large number of people who had accumulated personal fortunes and the characteristics that they all share in common. You shouldn't let the fact that this is an older book discourage you from reading it. If you haven't done so already, it is vital that you do so now. In today's fast-paced and interconnected world, staying informed and equipped with the latest insights is paramount. Business books provide a structured and accessible means of accessing expert knowledge, research findings, and best practices that might otherwise remain elusive. Readers can leverage this knowledge to navigate challenges, capitalize on emerging opportunities, and make informed decisions that drive their professional success. By immersing oneself in the field of business literature, individuals can equip themselves with the tools, strategies, and mindsets necessary to thrive in a competitive and dynamic world. Tell us what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Once again, this is LuxuryX and thank you for watching. See you on the next one.